Hello my dear students, welcome to this part of the session. In chapter 2 biological classification, today we will learn about kingdom fungi. You all must be knowing why we use refrigerator. If we are not using refrigerator for just keeping our food or food items properly, then what happens? Actually, the food become stale, and many times it is we have to keep just outside. If we are keeping it outside, then it becomes it gives bad smell, and even the taste also changes. Why it happens so? Generally you must have seen that in stale chapati or in stale bread, some dotted structure, means dust like particles, they develop, either of black color or gray color or sometimes orange colored, various colors. This is only and only due to fungus. Even in leather items, even in our garden or nearby areas, we many times see the mushrooms growing there. So all these examples come under kingdom fungi. So all the fungi, they are heterotrophic organism. That means they are totally dependent upon other for their food requirement. Now some of the lines I have underlined with the colorful linings. Only students, you have to note down only these much lines in your classwork, and point wise I will show how point wise you will write. First of all, we'll discuss about habit and habitat of fungus. So if we see habit and habitat, most of the fungi, they are heterotrophic, as I have said to you. They absorb the organic matter or they grow on dead organic substance, so they are known as saprophytes. So this is the saprophytic mode of nutrition. Now if we talk about the others, many of the examples we will see, but habit and habitat mostly at humid places, on the leather items. Actually they are cosmopolitan, they are found everywhere. Next point, we will consider the structure. With the exception of yeast, yeast is a unicellular fungus. All the other multicellular fungi, they are present, and they are sometimes filamentous. Their body consists of long, slender, thread-like structures. They are known as hyphae. Then when more than one hyphae, that is the network of hyphae, is present, then now it is known as mycelium. So these type of structures, they are found. The cell wall of fungus, that is composed of a special fungus cellulose which is known as chitin. Here some few examples are given for fungus, but how to write I have displayed here. The unicellular fungus is yeast. Then another is Puccinia, and this Puccinia, it is the disease causing fungus, and it is responsible for rusting of wheat. Then other example is Penicillium. It is one of the major source of antibiotic. Then let us see what will be the mode of nutrition. Mostly they are heterotrophic, but one of the major use is they are saprophytes. They are totally dependent upon dead and organic matter, they grow there. Then some are parasites, they live either in plants or in animals body. Then special examples, they are symbionts. That means they live in symbiotic association with other organism. One of the example is lichens. Lichens form the association with, means fungus with algae. Then in mycorrhiza, the fungus, it forms association with higher plants. So these are some of the examples which you have to remember. Please write down point wise, so it will be easy for you to remember. Now another slide shows reproduction in fungus. It takes place by three means. First is vegetative means, another asexual means, and thirdly sexual means. If we talk about vegetative reproduction, it takes place either by fragmentation, fission, or budding. So there are three means. Then in asexual reproduction, the spores they are developed, and spores are known as conidia. Either they may be sporangiospores or zoospores. Similarly, sexual reproduction, another means, and it takes place by forming the fruiting bodies, special structures they are formed, and they produces either oospores, ascospores, or basidiospores. It depend upon a special group of fungi. For explaining sexual cycle, they involve three steps. First is plasmogamy, fusion of protoplasm. Second is karyogamy, fusion of nuclei. And lastly, meiosis in zygote resulting in haploid spores. But no need to write this much. Now directly we are switching over to the morphology of mycelium. According to morphology of mycelium, mode of spore formation and fruiting bodies, we are dividing, we are making the groups of kingdom fungi. We are making four groups. First is Phycomycetes, second is Ascomycetes, third is Basidiomycetes, and lastly Deuteromycetes. So in this way, one by one, we are going to explain it. Here also you will be supposed to write down in three steps. First, you will write down about habit and habitat, second about its reproduction, and third their examples. Let us start with first group, Phycomycetes. If we talk about habit and habitat, they are found in aquatic habitats and on decaying wood, in moist and damp places, or as parasites. Secondly, if we see the reproductive mechanism, asexual reproduction takes place by zoospores, which are motile, means movable, or by aplanospores, which are non-motile. They can't move, they are static, and these spores they are produced in sporangium. This is the special structure which produces spores. Then the syngamy type of procedure takes place, means fusion of two gametes. Here, if the gametes they are similar, they are categorized into isogamous. If they are dissimilar, they are known as anisogamous. Now in third point, you will write down some few examples. So at one side the name of fungus, and on the other side its special thing, like mucor. Mucor is an example. It is a bread mold. You can write like this, its description. Second example is rhizopus. Instead of it, you can write it bread mold again. Then albugo, it is a parasitic fungus on mustard. Next group of fungus is Ascomycetes. Commonly these are known as sac fungi or sac fungi. The examples are, first is Penicillium. We have seen right now earlier, it is the main source of antibiotic. Then yeast, it is a unicellular fungus, and mainly the Saccharomyces. It is used as a baker's yeast or bread yeast, means for preparing the bakery items. Then if we see the habit and habitat, they are saprophytes, they are decomposers, they may be parasitic, or sometimes they may be also found growing on dung. So they are known as coprophilous. If we see the structure, that is also very much similar, but we are not describing it. Some few more examples they are also present, but before that let us see about the reproductive mechanism. The asexual spores are conidia here also, and the conidia they germinate producing the new myceliums. Then sexual reproduction, they are also forming the spores, special spores which are known as ascospores, and which is produced. Then few examples are more quoted, like Aspergillus, Claviceps, and Neurospora. Here if we talk about Neurospora, it is used extensively in biochemical and genetic work. So that means for research purposes. Okay students, let's talk about next group, Basidiomycetes. Actually, commonly all the mushrooms, all the bracket fungi, all the puff balls, they are included here. So commonly mushroom group we can say. Now habit and habitat, they grow in soil, on logs, or in tree stumps. Even they may be parasites. They are causing rust or smuts in the plants, like rust of wheat. Right now we have seen Puccinia, the example. Then if we talk about the second point, the reproductive mechanism, vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation. Then if we see the sexual reproduction by the fusion of gametes, but we are not writing in detail. Directly we are switching over to its spatial organ which is developed, that is known as basidiospores. So basidiospores are developed, and these basidia is a plural word. These basidia are forming the fruiting bodies, and these fruiting bodies are known as basidiocarps. Now few examples, they are agaricus, which is known as mushroom, and it is very similar, its structure is very similar to the umbrella. Then ustilago, it is causing smut. Puccinia, it is causing rust. So in these manner, the three examples they are given. Now the last group of kingdom fungus, that is Deuteromycetes. Actually they are imperfect fungus, because earlier it was not confirmed that it has to be placed in which type of group. Some people said they are coming under Deuteromycetes, some are saying Ascomycetes, some were saying they were placed into Ascomycetes or Basidiomycetes, but separately afterwards, by seeing certain few examples, they were placed in a separate group, Deuteromycetes. So directly we are switching over to the reproductive means. The reproduction takes place by forming asexual spores like conidia. Then some of the members, they may be saprophytes or parasites. So this point will be coming under habit and habitat. Even large number of them, they are decomposers, and they give their contribution in the mineral cycle, like phosphorus cycle, nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle, like this. Now some few examples, they are Alternaria, Calectotrichum, and lastly the Trichoderma. So this much detail about fungus you have never learned earlier. So now in your 11th standard it is given in more detail. So please revise it. There are many new terms. So the terms has to be revised daily. And here I have displayed you some of the questions. Question number 2, 3, 4 and 6. Which is given in the last page of the completion of chapter. So this is from the exercise only. So do write down in your classwork, and complete all the classwork, all the topics regularly. Here today we will end this session, and in next session we will be starting with a new topic. Till then, goodbye students.